What's up fam, this is Legato from Omega Alpha. In this video we're going to go over 10 tools to help you become a better NFT trader, protect yourself from scams, and to increase the chance of you getting whitelisted on projects. Some of these tools and apps are used by a lot of people and are very well known, and others are not. And some of these tools mentioned here kind of game the system a little bit. Projects might not be too happy if you're using them, so obviously use at your own risk. If you like videos like this, please hit that like and subscribe button below. I push out content with Omega Alpha 1 to 2 times a week. We talk about a lot of upcoming projects and also videos like this. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say on this video is not meant to be taken as financial advice. Omega Alpha has at different times gotten free access, discounted memberships, or trial access to just about everything I mentioned here on the video. I can't help that Omega Alpha is awesome, but I promise it doesn't affect anything that I say here. So with that, let's quickly get into it. If you listen to nothing else that I say in this video, for the love of God, please just pay attention to this first one, Pocket Universe. We all know how unsafe the NFT and crypto world can be. Somebody tweets a link, you click it, you don't realize that the link is a scam. Boom, you get all your foot picture NFTs zapped from your wallet. I can't imagine the pain of me losing my foot picture collection. No matter how experienced you are in the NFT scene, there's always a chance that you make a mistake. There's wallet drainers, slow rugs, malicious contract signings, you name it. And to save the day is Pocket Universe. Whenever you go to sign something on MetaMask, it will pop up and it will tell you exactly what you're signing. For example, if you're giving the right for all the NFTs in your wallet to be removed, or if you're just listing something on OpenSea. It will tell you specifically what you're giving permission to, which NFTs can leave your wallet, how much ETH is coming into your wallet, and will warn you if something is likely a scam. Pocket Universe has been used more and more. Many times when people say something is a confirmed drainer, the screenshot that they show is actually from Pocket Universe. I've spoken with the team there. They're really cool, they're really big on safety, and they're always adding new features. I know it probably sounds like I'm promoting it, but I am not affiliated with them in any way. It just truly is a no-brainer. You really have to protect yourself. There's no excuse not to have this. There's a premium version, it costs like $5 a month, that adds some extra details and features, and it's really cool. But even just the free version is perfectly fine. As of this time, it's not available for MetaMask Mobile. It only works on your desktop. But again, if you listen to nothing else in this video and click off and say that that guy on YouTube is just too handsome to watch for this many minutes straight, that's fine. Just please download it and use it. The next one I'm just going to briefly mention is called Revoke.cash. If you've been around for a while, you've probably heard of the website. You can go and revoke allowances to your wallet. So if you're ever on a fishy site or you don't feel comfortable and you're worried that you just signed something that gave some type of malicious permission, you can go to the Revoke.cash website and remove it. Recently they added a Chrome extension. In my opinion, the Revoke.cash extension is not nearly as user-friendly as Pocket Universe and doesn't have all of the features, but hey, whatever you're comfortable using to protect yourself, do it. Next up on our list is the Haha app and the Haha wallet. What's unique about this one is that it's a mobile app only. Not only can you look at your NFT portfolio and track floor prices and stuff like that, but you can actually do automated buy and sell orders from your phone for NFTs. So for example, let's say you just minted an NFT, but you're about to go to sleep. I know, even I sleep sometimes. It's hard. I don't like it, but you have to. You can set the Haha app up to immediately list your NFT if the floor price dips to a certain amount when you're asleep. Think of it like a stop loss if you trade stocks or crypto. You can also do it the other way too, where you can have an automatic buy order set up. So if someone lists that mutant ape a little bit lower than they should, boom, your wallet will automatically process a transaction to buy it. Since Haha acts as its own wallet, your keys are actually stored on the device, so you can have automated transactions happen without you having to manually sign anything. The other thing that I really like is the floor notification feature. Sometimes I have a price in mind of what I want to sell my NFT at. Maybe I expect that at some point this week it's going to hit a price, and when it does, I want to sell it. Instead of constantly having to look at apps and tools and OpenSea whenever I remember, the app will actually remind remind me and notify me on my phone when that NFT hits a certain floor price. I actually use that a lot so I can keep on top of things when I'm on the move. There's other cool features. This isn't a deep dive, but the one thing I do want to mention is they do have a karma system, kind of like a point system for people who use the app. I don't believe they've publicly said that there's going to be any type of airdrop or publicly referenced the possibility of a token, but when you see a karma and point system like this, as something gets more popular, sprinkle in a couple rumors that I heard from people, you never know. Here's one that in my opinion is a little more advanced, but if you have the time and a little Monopoly money to play with, it's pretty powerful. Arctic Tools. Arctic Tools recently minted. I only used a version of the software prior to the mint, and I know they've added some extra stuff after the mint. I would never openly condone buying 100 Discord accounts and 100 Twitter accounts, but in theory, if you did that, you can use something like Arctic Tools to register in mass for different raffles. Pre-mint, super full, alpha bot. You ever wish you could enter 100 times into that big Twitter giveaway? You know that Yoga Pets pre-mint that you wish you could enter with like 500 accounts? Sorry, I love you, Yoga Pets, but you're a great example. Arctic Tools lets you do that. It's relatively easy to use once you get it set up. For me, I did have to talk to the founder and the team a little bit to help get by some things that I got stuck on. But once it all got going, it worked exactly as intended. You can manage hundreds of Twitter accounts with one click, proxies, Discords. It can get by CAPTCHAs, and a lot of other neat features I don't have time to go into here. Again, this type of thing isn't for anybody, but if you're willing to put a little time into it and learn how it works, it can definitely increase the chances of you getting more whitelists. And who doesn't love more whitelists? Next up is Alpha Sharks. Alpha Sharks is one of the most well-known analytics platforms. They just rebranded to magically.gg, and they're elevating themselves to much more than just a simple tool for advanced traders. The marketplace has all kinds of different analytics built in. They're doing an airdrop soon. There's crates that we can claim. They have advanced charting. You can look at sell walls, listings in real time, multiple marketplaces, sales, all that stuff. Alpha Sharks is also known for getting really fast reveals. If you look around Twitter, you'll see a lot of people swearing by how fast Alpha Sharks reads the metadata and shares with you the rarity of the NFT. It's really great for when an NFT project is revealing, and you can snipe those rare listings that are listed at floor. Instead of just waiting around on OpenSea and hitting refresh metadata, Alpha Sharks can spit out that rarity before the image even loads. The days of having OpenSea up and refreshing the activity tab and hoping that it's right are gone. If you want to be a professional NFT trader and make smart decisions, you have to have a tool like Alpha Sharks. The other tool that's used a lot is NFT Nerds. I think NFT Nerds was actually one of the first ones, and for a long time kind of held the crown as being kind of like the golden standard of NFT tools. Obviously things have changed now, Alpha Sharks and other competitors, but NFT Nerds is still really popular. Alpha Sharks, for example, has a Chrome extension, and it also has a full access to a suite of tools if you own the NFT. With NFT Nerds, there is no NFT membership. It is a subscription membership only. Some people love that, some people don't. I've used NFT Nerds for a long time. I'm a big fan. I feel like the UI is pretty easy to use and follow. And similar to what I said a moment ago, NFT Nerds shows you real-time listings, multiple marketplaces, sales, charts, sell walls, trending mints, if whales are buying or selling, really everything you need to know. Really everything you need to know to make smart trading decisions. You can sweep the floor, you can see rarity in real time. The days of having a marketplace or two loaded up and hitting the refresh button and hoping that you see everything that's up to date is long gone. You have to use analytics tools. You don't want to be the person that can get 0.1 for your NFT but listed at 0.05 because you don't realize what the real floor is. Another tool I just briefly want to mention is Trade Sniper. They've been around for a long time. I know a handful of people that use their paid features. I've only ever used their free Chrome extension, but honestly, if you don't have the Monopoly money to put out for Alpha Sharks or NFT Nerds or any of this other paid stuff, the free Trade Sniper Chrome extension is actually really good. Every once in a while, I'll actually see the rarity on the Trade Sniper free extension pop up first before my other tools. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened a few times. If you have your OpenSea collection page up, you can clearly see the floor price of every single NFT on one page. It'll also give you some extra information on OpenSea when you look at NFTs and collections, such as floor price for specific traits, total portfolio value, and some other pretty cool stuff. Again, it definitely doesn't have the features and power as some of the other tools I'm mentioning in this video, but for a free option, the extension's pretty good. Next up, I want to talk about Sensei. Sensei is a minting bot, but it does a lot more than that. You can mass mint with multiple wallets with custom GUI. You can mass create wallets, mass send ETH, customize gas settings down to the actual block and beat out other people that are trying to mint. Wait for contracts to flip to a mintable state and immediately get your mint transaction in there before other people even know that it's possible. You have full control over all of your wallets with your NFT portfolio. If you want to list 100 NFTs at one time with a 0.0001 difference, you can do that. If you want to get really advanced and beat out people in real time to get that mint, you know those projects that sell out in 10 seconds which are almost impossible to get, but then you see that guy on Twitter saying that they minted 50 of them and then flipped them all and made a ridiculous amount of money? They're probably using Sensei. I can't even begin to go into the complexity of all the features that they have, but it's pretty serious. You own the NFT, and then there is a subscription service as well. If you want to learn more about serious botting and automation, check out Sensei. Another minting bot I want to mention is Breeze. And like I said about Sensei, it's commonly referred to as a minting bot, but it does a lot more than that. There's all kinds of automation and tasks that you can set up with Breeze. And just like Sensei, their team is active and they like to add features all the time. Breeze even just added compatibility for the Canto blockchain. You might not even know what that is yet. It's definitely not an apples to apples comparison with both of these pieces of software, but one key difference I do want to mention is the platform itself. Sensei is a web app. You do not have to download any type of exe or program to your computer. All of the keys and information is stored in your local profile. To access Sensei, you literally just go to a web address. Breeze, on the other hand, is a program that you download. You have it on a computer, you're downloading an exe to your hard drive. Depending who you ask, obviously there may be opinions about that either way, but the most important thing to remember with any of this automation software is that your private keys are required to do it. Transactions are signed en masse without your manual approval. I know a lot of people that swear by Breeze, and I know people that love Sensei. If you really want to dive into the trenches, these are both great tools. You just have to figure out which one makes the most sense for you. And last up quickly, I just want to mention Blur. I don't know if I'd really categorize it as a tool because it's free for everybody, but in my opinion, you really can't beat how good it is for being free. You can go to the Blur marketplace, look at real-time listings, sales, charts, and get a chunk of information. I personally prefer NFT Nerds or Alpha Sharks, now magically, in comparison to Blur, but if you don't have anything else or you're just getting started, the charts and information on blur.io is pretty good. Some project contracts do have a block on the Blur marketplace because Blur doesn't enforce royalties. I'm not going to get into that topic on this video. From a flipper's point of view, obviously the less trading fees the better, but from a project or a creator or an artist's point of view, revenue from royalties can really help. But either way, just be aware that sometimes on Blur, you just will not be able to transact there. If you're newer to the game and some of this more advanced stuff has kind of gone over your head, keep it simple. Pocket Universe is free, it helps protect you from scams. Blur is a free and popular marketplace that has a lot of charts and real-time information. Magically.gg by Alpha Sharks is a new marketplace as of recording this video, but there's a lot of great analytics on there for free as well. There are a handful of free Google Chrome extensions out there, such as Trade Sniper, Whale Together, and others. I wanted to cover the advanced stuff that you gotta put a little money into, and also the free stuff. I know when I was getting started, I had to keep my overhead really low. Again, this video wasn't meant to be an all-inclusive list of every single available tool out there. I just wanted to go over the popular ones and the ones that I've personally used to help you guys get access to the most up-to-date information, keep you as safe as possible, and hopefully get you some more whitelists. If you want to see more content like this, please hit that like and subscribe button below. Omega Alpha puts out videos 1 to 2 times a week. We cover a lot of upcoming projects and pretty much everything having to do with NFTs, crypto, and Web3. If you have any suggestions on what we should do on our next video, please drop it in the comments below. Stay safe while you're making that burger money, fam. Peace out.